Kyle Lewis from the Jackson County Parks. I'm a parks manager, so part of my responsibility is overseeing the B-Cycle station here at the Falling Waters Trail. The bike station, it's located at the east end of the Falling Waters Trail. The Falling Waters Trail is a 10.5 mile trail from Concord here to the Martin Luther King Equity Trail. We've got 6 bikes here, and we're open from sunrise to sunset. This was about a year or two in the making. We opened up this past May. So it's just been open about 4 or 5 months now. We received a grant from the Hearst Foundation. This was a great idea that they had to get people out using the Falling Waters Trail. It's an alternative way to get around town. You can go by bike now and experience a trail, or really you don't even have to use the trail. You can kind of bike from here and go wherever you want. There's 2 options with checking out a bike. You can become an annual member, which is 365 days from when you buy your membership. That's $50, and that includes the first 3 hours of any ride. So after those 3 hours are up, it's $2 an hour. The other option is just to kind of come out as a one-time user, or as many times as you want, but just a walk-up user basically. That's $6 for the first 3 hours, and then $2 for each additional hour after that. You can do the walk-up user right here at the kiosk. It looks just kind of like you're going to an ATM machine. It's a touch screen. You just insert your credit card and it releases a bike. So for folks that have a membership, they'll get a key fob in the mail. So they just come out and follow the directions that are on the bike dock. You can just kind of bypass the kiosk there. So you just hit the silver button like it says on the directions there to wake up the dock. Then you wave your fob over the dock and that releases the bike. You buy those on our website at jacksoncountyparks.org. Until you get your card in the mail, you can use the kiosk and enter in your phone number, which will release it for members that don't have their cards yet as well. So the bikes are available by the hour for checkout. We just ask that you bring them back the same day. We don't want folks taking them home and bring them back the next day. They are charged by the hour if you keep them overnight by chance. They're at the Falling Waters Trailhead here, but they don't have to be used on the Falling Waters Trail. You can use them pretty much anywhere you can use a bike. You can bike down to Horton Road and grab some lunch and grab coffee, or bike the opposite direction toward downtown, or you can head all the way out to Concord if you're looking for a longer ride. If anybody has any problems with the bikes or checking out a bike, if they have questions, our parks number is on the kiosk here. It's also on the bikes, so it's the Jackson County Parks office number that they would call, which is 517-768-2901. So the bikes are typically out here from May to October, but it's really weather dependent, so it just kind of depends. You know, once it starts getting colder, we'll take them out for the season. We have a partnership with On Two Wheels, a local bike shop that does all the maintenance for us. Some of our staff does the basic coming out and checking the tire pressure and things like that. But if it needs something replaced or it's a more serious fix, the guys from On Two Wheels will come out and pick up the bikes, or we'll take them there, and they've been really great to work with as far as getting them fixed up for us. We've got the one station now with 6 bikes, but we're really interested in expanding this. There's a lot of cities all over the country that have multiple stations. Like LA has 1,400 bikes. I don't think we'll ever get to that point, but it would be nice to have multiple stations where you could check out a bike here and return it to another station, or vice versa, or just have more options around other parks and trails in downtown. We're really interested in this because it's really fits into part of our mission of just creating places for people to be active and healthy in this community. So it gives a chance for people to get out and experience the Falling Waters Trail, get out and be active, and just different ways to get around town. Other than walking or running, you can also bike if you don't have a car. If you don't have your own bike, you can come out and check out a bike. If you're from out of town and in town for a meeting, or you just don't want to haul your bike across town. So this gives people options as far as getting around town.